The beginning part is always like the hardest one.
How do you start it?
But welcome back. This is the People's List. What the fuck was that, bro?
It's so animated.
You said welcome back.
Welcome back to this People's List. This is my co-host Jonathan to my right, Connor to my left. I don't know if it flips it or not. So this Jonathan, Connor, Jose. Just remember it's the reverse Oreo in here, and then that way you'll never forget. I think it'd be weird if one of you guys' names was Jose, actually, with your guys' pigment.
I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
Actually, I brought my mom to a farmer's market this weekend, which was awesome. She doesn't really get out much. And we went to this burrito place called Funny Jack's. I think it was called Funny Jack's. Shout out to Funny Jack's if you, for some reason, come across this. Great food. It got me a little worried, though, at the beginning because it was this really white dude.
I knew it. I knew it.
He was like attending the front. There was this people up front ordering food, and I was explaining to my mom the ingredients in each of the burritos, like in Spanish. And the guy overheard me and started speaking to us like in full Spanish. And I was like, all right.
Damn.
Like, yeah. I was like, maybe some Spanish dude or whatever. And I go up to him, and we start ordering. He's obviously talking to my mom in Spanish. Straight up from, I forget exactly where he's from in Mexico, but straight up Mexican. Looks just like one of our buddies named Adam, he's a very white man. Mm-hmm. So shout out to that guy. Honestly, I forget his name, but yeah.
Food was good though?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And like, it's shitty of me because like, after I learned he was from Mexico, I was like, oh, like, we're good then. Why did I tell that story? Oh, because of the Jose and stuff. What?
That's the joy of this podcast.
I can't
I
tell
have
the
a reason
fucking
for this story, but then the story's here. Wait, there was this dude, and then it'll be like his shirt, something. Why the fuck did we start this? Shit. Okay, and then we're back.
Yeah, I mean, it really just speaks to our ADHD.
But we always do full circle. Always end up back there.
We try to at least.
Yeah, come back to it.
Yeah, I mean, I have full blown ADHD. I've been like prescribed like what's it called, Adderall. Mm-hmm. But it just doesn't do shit. I mean, it does affect me. I just don't like the way it affects me. If that makes sense. Have you ever done Adderall?
I don't think so. Maybe.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't think so.
All right.
I didn't ever like prescribed it or anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But like,
yeah.
you at a party, who knows? Might have done fucking Adderall. I don't know.
True.
How do you feel on Adderall though?
Me personally, I get super hyper focused, which lets me know that I do need it. But it gets to a point where like I can't multitask whatsoever. So I remember one of the times that one of the first times I ever tried it. I think I was doing like a presentation for class. This was like during COVID, and I had to record it, obviously because it was COVID. I couldn't read the teleprompter while like speaking, if that makes sense. Like I could only read it, but I couldn't like present and read. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you couldn't do it at the same time.
Yeah. So like, when you want to present something, obviously like you try to like look at the camera, but also read at the same time, kind of do that. I could only read, and that was it. I couldn't do both. And then like beyond some other things. And I was like, I'd rather just be fucking thinking about everything all at once. Like,
yeah. That's kind of the point of it though too, right? Just to hyper focus on things. Or,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I just,
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
to me, like I found like having a weird brain was almost like my superpower, It's like the reason I was able to get a lot of shit done, and so I don't know. That's my soliloquy on that shit.
Connor, have you done Adderall?
I did it one time.
Hell yeah.
And it didn't have any effect on me. I really didn't feel much. But yeah. No. I don't know why, but I just don't really. Probably I don't need it. I guess,
probably. I'm
but-
assuming so, yeah. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about, man? We have to acknowledge the fact that this is a Valentine's episode.
Yes.
And we're talking about Adderall and Mexican and shit. Yeah,
Love.
you can see
The background.
the hearts in our backs.
And the hearts in our eyes.
There you go. This is our Valentine's Day episode. If you're watching this, fingers crossed, it drops on Valentine's 2025. So for the couples out there, for the happy couples, congratulations. Have a drink on us. We won't pay for it, but have one for us.
You can think of us.
Yeah, exactly. For the single people out there, you saved some money. Think about it like that, honestly, because this shit is expensive. Like, fuck me, bro. Like, Do you have plans?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Fire.
Everything just creeps up. Like I think Valentine's Day is like a month away, but it's what, a week away?
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally next Friday.
So I have like a dinner plan, so that I made today while golfing. So yeah, just go out to dinner probably, and I don't know, just hang out. How about
Don't
you?
look at
have
me.
Valentine's
Yeah, what are your
plans?
Don't
plans?
look at me.
Okay, no Valentine's plans for
Maybe.
Jonathan.
Maybe
You
not.
can hang out with us if you want.
Probably will.
All right.
All right.
Do kids eat free?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's third wheeling forever. Or fifth
Hey
wheeling.
man, might have to. Nah,
Hey,
I
fuck it,
can't.
man.
I
Why
won't
not?
do that. Nah, that's
Why
not
not?
fun.
Why not?
It's not fun
How so?
because you see two couples in love. I want to be in love. Love's great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, it is.
No, I know. Just yeah.
Yeah,
It's great.
No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of which, have you seen? We've kind of talked about it. Have you seen this this trailer for the Hard Eyes or something like that? The killer, the horror movie
No.
Hard Eyes. I think it's called Hard Eyes, right?
Yeah. So fucking dumb,
Stupid.
dude.
It's one of those
So dumb.
Valentine's like horror movie
Yeah.
kind of situations. Like what was it? My Bloody
My
Valentine.
Bloody Valentine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
10
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago or some shit like that. It was like a 3D movie or whatever.
Yeah.
They have another one called Hard Eyes.
Stupid.
Yeah, it looks pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who's in it? Oh, it was Dove Cameron. Such
Oh,
a random
I don't even know
fucking
who
name
that
to pull.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a Disney person. Anyways, it doesn't fucking matter. I did go watch. What the hell is the name of that movie? One of them days.
Yeah.
One of them days, and it kind of fits to the topic of today. But one of them days, you know that movie? It's the SZA movie with
Keke
Keke Palmer.
Oh, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
Amazing,
Good?
bro. So
okay.
fucking funny. So good. I recommend it fully to anyone who hasn't watched it. And if you want to watch it, go watch it. It's really, really good.
Okay.
Like, it's reminiscent of like, older comedies.
Yeah.
I kinned it, and I don't know why, to like a Baby Boy. Have you guys ever seen Baby Boy
I think I.
with Tyrese Gibson?
Yes.
My mind went to Bubble Boy.
Great movie though.
Very different.
Very different movies. Very fucking different movies. Okay. Now, before we get into today's topic, do you guys have anything else to bring up?
The Super Bowl Sunday.
The Super Bowl
It is.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Go Birds.
Yes.
Go
so we're
Birds.
recording this on Thursday before the Super Bowl. So we don't know what the program, what's actually going to happen. We do not have the script. Now, so we're going to make our predictions here. You guys want to? And see how dumb
Yeah,
we
we can,
are
yeah,
in
let's
the
do
future?
it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Go ahead, Connor.
Honest prediction, I think it's going to be 28-24 Chiefs.
Okay.
I would love for it to be like, I don't know, 31-17 Eagles, but I think it's going to be Chiefs by, I'm not even sure what the spread is. Probably what?
It's 1.5.
I think it's probably,
I was setting up a parlay as we were setting this up.
I think it's going to be like 28-24.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably like 34-31, probably like win it by a field goal kind of situation.
On a bullshit
Yeah.
holding
some
call.
kind of
That's gonna,
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a bullshit holding call. I think
Also happened last time.
Yeah, it's true. I think really what it is, what's going to be, it's like they're going to get the ball. The Chiefs are going to get the ball with like a minute 10 left, and just some way,
Yeah.
somehow run it all the way through, and then
Whoever
win on
gets
the
the
kick.
ball last will win the game.
Yeah, I think so. I think, 34-31 is my prediction, unfortunately.
You guys both took Kansas City? Mm-hmm. 31-23 Birds.
I like your optimism.
I have to because I had
Optimism.
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 Yeah. I had him go
Astigmatism.
first because what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Anyway.
All right.
I have to keep the optimism because I really want the Birds to win. I want the Eagles to win.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
31-23. I don't even want to say Kansas City's going to win because I'm so fucking over it, dude. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It sucks.
annoying at this point. But what are you gonna do?
Have you seen the people at Media Day like asking them questions about it?
I haven't.
You haven't
no.
seen it? So like they do the whole big Media Day and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Pat Mahomes was there and somebody was like, Patrick, who's your favorite referee? All of them. And he just gave him a look like, come on.
That's hilarious.
And then,
Yeah.
he asked Travis Kelce, who do you love more, Taylor Swift or ghost calls from the ref or something like that.
Ghost roughing
It's
the
the
penalties.
same guy who asked
Yeah,
that question.
same guy.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
He's like, that's a great question. Anyone else?
Anyone
Like,
else?
He just like moves on. I was
I'm
like,
just here so I won't get fined.
yeah, some
Most
balls
like-
on the kid.
Most
honestly.
iconic media day thing ever.
Funny as shit, dude.
Oh, the Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
You can ask any question you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's either that
Okay.
one or also Marshawn Lynch when they're like, how'd you feel rushing for 130? That's a great question.
And
Yeah.
that's a great question.
That's a
Just
great
keeps going,
question.
yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, so that's this weekend. So, if you got plans, if you got money to bet on, I was going to say send it our way, but this episode won't come out until afterwards. So if you did win money, though, and if you're watching this, send us $5. That'd be great. Honestly, I would appreciate that. I think you guys would appreciate that, right?
Absolutely.
$5?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Just a little $5, you know what I mean? So be kindness. Show some kindness. So should we get into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so special episode, as we mentioned, Valentine's Day. We wanted to break down our favorite romantic comedy movies. So us three are really big rom-com fans, but we didn't want to, I guess, close the bracket of what a rom-com means, or like, I guess, like whatever the technical definition of a rom-com is, right? So I was thinking to include movies that maybe lean heavy on the romance and have like comedic relief, and vice versa, like movies that are more comedic and have like romantic elements in it.
Yeah.
That makes
You guys-
sense.
But not like Nicholas Sparks, like The Notebook. and
Exactly.
The Fault
right.
in Our Stars.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Right,
The Vow.
right.
That kind of stuff.
Because there's really not
Yeah.
much comedic relief at all, if there is any, honestly.
Yeah, there's really
I've-
not.
None.
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen The Notebook.
It's awesome.
I mean, we all saw The Notebook for women, right? Just to say that we saw it.
100%.
I saw it for myself, bro.
But then
I love that movie.
watched it for women, fell in love with the movie. Like, this is amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember my girlfriend, she had this trainer, and he had told her that his favorite author was Nicholas Sparks. I'm like, come on, bud.
Bro.
Like, we see right through that, bro. Like, we know what you're doing.
As a trainer saying your favorite.
yeah, dog. I'm like,
Get
you
out
know
was
what it
unfamiliar
is.
with
Get
your
out of
game.
here.
He hasn't read one Nicholas Sparks
Yeah.
book, bro. He watched the movies, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Honestly, for a long, I didn't even know there were fucking books. I
Yeah.
didn't even know I was an author. I saw, and honestly, if I'm, being open, The Vow over The Notebook.
Which one's The Vow again?
Is
The
that where
Vow.
she loses her memory?
Yeah.
Channing Tatum?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Channing Tatum, Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
That's actually a true story.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually a true story.
yeah. I prefer The Vow
It's a sad movie, though.
very much so, but
Yeah.
it's great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
I can't argue on that. I like them both, but yeah.
I'll take The Vow.
I just think that like the ending of The Notebook where like they dance.
You could
and
say
she
it. Everybody
and she
who's gonna hear
remembers
this is
her
It's
who
fucking
she
from
is,
2005.
and then she just forgets, and then the guy starts crying. Like, bro,
yeah.
fuck.
But then they die in the same bed.
then they
it's
die
a
in-
beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
It is.
And we'll eventually
Whoa.
include that. I would love to do like a top 5 crying movies.
Did your mic go out?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
did yours go?
Sorry.
I used some play.
There we go. Sorry.
I would love to do like a top 5 crying movies one day. So maybe The Notebook will make an appearance in the future.
I love that.
I love crying movies, bro. I
too.
absolutely love like emotional things. And I don't know what that says about me.
But can you watch it too many times where you don't cry?
No. Well, I'm thinking of one movie that I cry every single fucking time.
Which is
Marley and Me. Every
wow.
fucking
Get the fuck
time.
out of
so.
here.
I guess we're doing
cannot.
this one. There hasn't been one where I can think like there is like a crying movie, but I also like have watched it multiple times and not cried. If I'm being honest, so I don't know. Actually, one. So I showed my girlfriend John Q, and the last time we watched it, I didn't cry, but I knew every part that was gonna happen. I don't. Do you know what John Q is?
I don't. No,
So it's a Denzel Washington movie with his son. You know it? Where like
I'm
his
pretty
son has like
sure.
an enlarged
Yes.
heart, and he
Oh,
like
yeah.
takes the
Yeah, yeah,
hospital
yeah.
hostage and whatnot. That one I didn't cry at, which was like an OG like crying movie for me, just because like I guess like I knew everything that was gonna happen, and I knew everything was gonna be okay and all that. So yeah, I guess you can get to a point where you just like watch it and like can't cry. I'm more partial to songs though, if I'm being honest. Like there's certain songs that like make me cry, and like when I listen to them right now, like I'll still cry.
Well, yeah. Isn't everybody like that?
What?
Where like everybody just has songs that will make them cry, like it no matter what.
That I mean, I think so. I don't know.
I hope so.
I don't really have one.
Say.
Like,
Do you want a hug?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'm with you on the Marley and Me. 100%. I can watch that 100 times and I'll cry every time. But
But you'll always go, let's watch it because it's a great movie.
I'll watch it.
No, I won't watch
Linda
it.
refuses to watch it.
Yeah, I won't watch it.
Yeah.
Any
won't watch
dog movie, man, like Homeward Bound.
Yeah.
Or what's the
My
Dogs
dog-
go to heaven.
My dog Skip.
what's the one, the newest one that had like Dennis Quaid?
Oh, A Dog's Heaven or something.
A Dog's Life?
A Dog's
Oh,
Life.
A Dog's Life,
yes.
yeah, that
Yeah,
one's
He
good.
like reincarnates as different
And then he
dogs.
gets with the little kid when he's older. I was like,
Yeah.
no way. Spoilers. Sorry. I don't.
Yeah, seriously, man. You guys gotta. All right. If they're like 10 plus years, then we can really start.
Yeah.
The
Spoiling.
Rugrats movie.
When they go to
Oh
Paris.
my god.
No,
yeah.
when they get stuck in the forest.
Oh,
You
and he
remember
like
when he's about to-
abandons his
Yeah.
brother.
Tommy's about to
With,
beat the shit out of Dill.
Yeah.
And then he just. I was like.
With the wild
yo.
thornberries. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Pokemon 2000.
Yo.
Oh.
With
When they're all
Mewtwo?
stoned.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That one.
Yeah. No, that one's sad.
to this day, that one makes me cry.
I'm trying to think now.
I have a whole list, and that's what I was saying. Like I wanted to make a list, but I mean, if we're going,
I don't
through
have a
them,
list
like,
of it yet.
Yeah, 7 Pounds by Will Smith, or with Will Smith. No,
Is that where he like donates all of his
like
organs? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that one.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's
Wanna
pretty
watch it.
good.
Good.
that one, it's Rosario Dawson's in it. It's really. It's. No, it's a good movie. I was gonna say I don't know if it's good, but it's sad. But it's a good movie. Because like sometimes they're sad, but they're not good movies. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they'll just kind of
Yeah.
like tug at your strings, you know. But pause. Okay, let's get to the rom-coms. Okay, again, we kind of talked about already the parameters and what that is. So yeah, I mean, let's get to it. So there's gonna be movies like quote unquote like chick flicks in here. For example, I don't know if one. Actually, I won't say a name just because I don't know if you guys are gonna have it, but you know, we'll leave it open to discussion, and if we don't, you know, if either one of us doesn't agree on if it's a rom com or not, obviously we'll say it. But I say we start with honorable mentions. I'm assuming we all have some.
I got a
I
few.
got a couple.
Okay,
Yeah.
so take
Okay.
it away, someone.
So honorable mentions. First one I have. Bring It On.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, hell
alright.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see that. I can see that.
I
I'm-
love that movie, bro.
Hell yeah. Bring it on. First one, right?
Like the original one. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Yes, I
Yeah.
love that movie growing up.
Yes,
my
bro.
sibling. I have older siblings. They. Oh my god, they absolutely loved watching it. I absolutely loved watching it with them. So
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank
No,
you.
I love that movie. So I'll preface this too. A lot of my list is kind of based off of me growing up. Older sister kind of influenced a lot of it. So just preface that. But Bring It On. Whenever it's on TV, I'll always put it on.
Yeah.
I'll always like laugh. It's like the whole Sparky Pulaski when he's doing the spirit
The
fingers.
spirit fingers, yeah, the
Why are
jazz
you looking
hands.
at me like
Because
that?
it's funny. Damn, it's funny.
So it's gonna be like a lot of early 2000s.
100.
and shit
That's
like
pretty
that.
much. I don't have one movie I think that's before 2010 or after 2010.
It might be the same for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got-
Maybe.
I got
Yeah.
quite a few
So-
before 2010.
So yeah. Anyways, yeah.
And this one's probably a hot take because this one was on my list, but then I removed it just because I just thought of more movies that weren't just rom-coms. But this one, it's like 5A or 5B,
Okay.
okay.
50 First Dates.
What?
That's not in the top five.
It was. It was, but I took it out.
Second
Okay.
straight week,
Can
we're going
we-
to fight.
Can we hear why?
Well, because we kind of revamped it to not just rom-coms, right?
Okay.
If it's strictly rom-coms, then yeah, it's like probably number 2, honestly. But I love Adam Sandler. I think the movie is hilarious. I'll watch it every time. But there's other ones that I find better than that. But I have to put it as honorable mention because it's probably going to be on your guys' list too. So
Awesome. Hey, I'm not mad at that take. So I'm assuming that your list is more like either comedy based or romance based.
Yes, it is.
So it's not like stuck to like the traditional
Yes.
rom-com.
Yep.
It's like, hey, I'm not mad at that, and that's exactly why we opened the parameters up, right?
Because it was, but then I changed it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I got 2 honorable mentions. I got Sleepless in Seattle.
Okay.
Great movie.
Amazing.
But
movie.
I've only seen it one time. That's why it didn't make it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I love
I've
that
only
movie.
seen it
Good
one
movie.
time.
Yeah.
Good
So-
movie.
And Pretty in Pink.
Okay.
It's a great rom-com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like back in like the 80s, right?
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald.
Yeah.
and,
She was like in the movie when they were all in detention and whatnot.
No, that's the Breakfast
that's
Club.
Breakfast Club,
That's
yeah.
a
But that's the
fantastic
same
movie.
actress, though, right?
Same
Yeah,
actress.
and it's
Yeah.
the same director.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, but
same
yeah,
guy.
I know. Okay. Yeah.
Great movie. Timeless movie too.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes like within that realm. The 13 going on 30s. The fucking, what?
I literally haven't said anything. I'm like,
who's
I'm
laughing?
I'm
You
just looking
laughing?
at you while you're
No,
talking.
fuck
No,
you,
no, no,
bro.
no, no, no. I can't laugh
Why
at
did you-
that.
while you're
Why are you
talking?
laughing at me?
I'm not laughing.
I'm over here trying to.
I'll explain later.
I'm over here trying to
I'll
indulge in you
explain
guys'
later.
Caucasian culture.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Are you gonna have
Damn.
like a old Hispanic movie that none of us know about on here?
honestly, I was
To
trying to
sound
think
cool
of
and
something. I was trying to think of something to like make myself seem cultured, but I really couldn't. I was thinking so. Oh wait, did you say both your
Yeah,
honorable
I'm
mention?
good. I got-
Okay,
yeah.
so honorable mentions for me it was 2 of them and 2.5.
Okay.
and I'll explain right now. So I was saying like I was trying to think of more to like sound cultured. I guess I was trying to look some up. I was like, man, like none of these I've either not seen or were not good.
Okay.
But one that really stood out to me was Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball, absolutely love basketball.
Great movie.
The reason it's not on my list is because it's not really like a lot of comedy or like comedic relief, and it's also not a great movie.
I think it's a great movie. I
Yes,
think
you
it's a
just
great
said it was a
movie.
great
It's
movie.
I
Not
love
a
that
great movie, bro. Like it's not a good movie. Have you ever seen Love and Basketball?
Yeah.
It's the premise
Bad
is
movie.
huh?
It's not a bad movie.
The premise is good, but like the actual story behind it is,
okay, bro.
I mean,
We got a critic right here.
Yeah.
I don't know. But so that goes on there for me as a honorable mention.
Okay.
And Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Love that movie.
Hell yeah.
Love that movie
Yeah.
so much.
I couldn't put it as my top 5.
Okay.
Just because I don't know. I think there's better ones out there, but
Yeah.
it is such like a cult classic esque
Hilarious.
so funny, and I like obviously there's romantic elements about it, but it has to deal with like a lot of heartbreak and whatnot. But still, it's it's so funny.
It's so funny.
love that
I
movie.
love that movie
Yeah.
so much.
It was at that peak of like the early 2010s, like the
Super
Like,
bad.
like Knocked Up.
Pineapple
I'm forgetting his
Express.
freaking
Yeah.
name, director's name, Mike Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his whole, not just Mike Judge, there was another guy too. But like, that whole string of movies and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Like
yeah.
This Is 40. all
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Underrated.
very underrated. Yeah. Paul
She-
Rudd's and
that. What's that actress's name?
Leslie Mann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah.
Her daughter's in
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
I figured- yeah.
I remember I found that out and then like just saw her daughter in Euphoria and was like, I could see it now.
Yeah, you
Like
can
once you
see it.
hear it, you're like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Forgetting Sarah Marshall, honorable mention. I was trying to think of one that I couldn't remember the name of it, so that's why I didn't even put it as an honorable mention, but it's a Netflix one. As you state your number 5, I will look it up on my phone. I'm not being rude. I'm just looking at my phone.
Okay.
Because it's a movie on Netflix. It's with Gina Rodriguez, so the girl from Jane the Virgin,
Is it?
I already know what movie it is.
and Latham Steinfeld, or what
Yep.
the hell's his name?
Oh, it's
Black
when
dude from Atlanta.
they break up
They break up
and like they're friends all to get together.
because
Yeah.
she's moving for a job or
Yeah,
something.
Exactly.
Great movie.
Exactly. But I can't think of the name. So that's why I didn't even put it in the honorable mention because
Yeah.
it wasn't like,
It's a
I
good
guess,
movie.
that memorable. But if you're watching on Netflix, Alexa's actually my girlfriend. She put me on to the movie. So thank you for that. Really, really good movie, though. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. If we can remember the name.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name either,
Yeah.
but I
Look
know
up
what you're
Gina
talking
Rodriguez
about.
Netflix on Netflix. You'll probably find
It'll
it.
pop up.
Yeah. What the hell is that guy's name though? Latham Stanfield or something like that?
I think Stinfield.
I don't know. Anyways,
Anywho. Okay, so my number 5. I love this movie so much. Fever Pitch.
wow.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
pull.
Absolutely,
man.
but
Yes.
like this is making me think. I didn't dive deep into this I didn't dive deep enough into this rom-com pool.
So I didn't have
Hell
it at
yeah.
first, but I was at the gym and they were randomly playing it at the gym, and I was like, dude, I was locked into the movie while I was at the gym.
Yep.
It's so funny. I love baseball. Jimmy Fallon's hilarious. Drew Barrymore was funny in that movie, kind of.
This was
But
like
just
early
this is
2000s.
2004.
Yeah.
04, 05.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they broke the streak.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool because I tied that into the movie as well, and then it's just so funny. He's a massive Red Sox fan, and like he has this girlfriend who doesn't know how much of a Red Sox fan he actually is. She figures it out, and it's like, holy shit, this guy's actually a huge fan. And then they kind of break up, all this stuff, but it's so funny, man.
So it feeds into like your baseball love.
exactly,
Also, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
It's a good one.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's a pull.
it is.
Yeah.
It was. I was.
Hell
I
yeah.
was
I
proud
was
that I
not thinking
found
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, man. Do you remember the first time you watched that?
I can't honestly, but it was probably years ago.
Yeah,
It had
yeah.
to have been because I think I was probably, I don't know, a teenager, if that.
I
but-
feel like that movie is one of those movies like when you go to like the dentist and they're playing
and
it
it's
like in
playing.
the fucking
Yeah.
the lobby. You know what I'm talking about? Or like you're waiting for the dentist like in the chair, like mouth wide open, just fucking playing in the corner or some shit.
Fever Pitch. Great movie.
Yeah,
Love
no,
it.
I love that movie.
Every
I love that
time-
pick. Yeah,
Every
it's a good
time,
pick.
every
Thank
time I'm
you.
flying too, it's always on.
It's
the,
on the
and
movie.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I want that.
100%.
Give me that.
It's always right next to like an old Queen Latifah movie.
Like Taxi.
Like Taxi. Jimmy Fallon, yeah. Or oh fuck. Actually, I'm putting this in my honorable mention. Not really, because I don't remember the fucking name of it. See, I used to watch this shit all the time, just like from watching TV and shit. But Queen Latifah movies are like peak TV movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not great movies, but like if you're just watching TV and there's a movie on, it's probably a Queen Latifah movie, and they're great. There's the one where like she thinks she's dying and like falls in love with like LL Cool J or some shit. So she starts like traveling across like around the world and whatnot.
I don't know.
No
Does this
idea.
not-
I don't know.
No
that one.
idea.
Bro, I
You're
need to
alone on
find the
that
name
one.
of this fucking movie. I love this movie. I remember I was on vacation in like San Diego and I watched this movie in my hotel room. Like I could have been on the beach, I could have been surfing, like I could have been doing X, Y. I watched
watching a
this movie
Queen
that I've
Latifah
seen
movie.
5-6 times because I love it so much.
That's fair.
Obviously not that much that I don't remember the fucking name of it, but anyways, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Good.
So that was your number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
My number 5 is. I know it's gonna count, but I hope you guys like it at least. The Proposal.
Love
Okay.
that movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
So underrated. And the funniest part of that whole movie is the parents, Betty White,
R.I.P.
Yes.
R.I.P., and what's the dad's name?
I can't think
He
of
played
it.
Mr. Incredible.
He did. Yeah. He voiced
Yeah,
him.
I can't. I don't remember the name.
So damn funny. But I think that movie is almost a perfect balance of romance and comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's perfect.
When
Yeah.
Betty White's doing like her dance around the fire or whatever.
Oh
and
yeah,
she's
yeah,
singing.
of course.
It's great.
Like, and even though like
Love it.
it's played out, I love the way that they did the. And fucking spoiler alert. I mean, again, the
I don't think we
proposal's,
have to.
I don't
like,
think we have to.
2011.
Yeah,
I
get
just
out of
whatever.
here.
Like when they're getting into town and she starts noticing like his last name
On
all
all the
over the
buildings?
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I love that part because I think now it's played out like the way that people do that whenever they tell that kind of story of like secret rich people.
Like that one you told me about? Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
I got sucked into, and this is a sidebar. I'm sorry, I'll tell my number 5 right now, but sidebar. I guess it kind of matches this. I got sucked into this TikTok movie. So it was a movie.
Okay.
It was a movie shot like specifically to be shown on TikTok. So it was like in multiple parts,
Okay.
right? And I think this is the case. I could be completely wrong, but like I watched it in this format. It was like a smooth 50 minutes long. Like it wasn't like a short movie. Like it was
Jesus,
really
okay.
long. And it was like a Lifetime-esque movie. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was called Money, Guns, and Christmas. Or something like that. So it was
Sounds
a Christmas
like a
movie.
Lifetime movie.
Yeah, it was a Christmas movie. So it's about this one. It's about this arms dealer, right? And really famous, or not famous, but like really rich arms dealer, like biggest arms dealer in the country on some like I don't know, name a company, and he's like the head of it, you know. And it starts off basically with him doing like this big deal, like multi-billion-dollar deal. And then this guy's like, hey, like the president wants to meet with you right now. It's like, nah, like tell him I can't. Like I got a date to go to. And like the whole premise is like he wants to find love, but he wants to find love not based on his money. He wants to find love, like you know, just because of love.
Yeah.
Goes on this date, doesn't meet with the president for some fucking reason. And the woman, she was like, just kind of blowing him off, like, you know, talking shit to him. Was like, I don't know why, like, my dad would set me up with a date with like a guy. It's like, how much do you even make a year? And he's like 54 or something like that. It's like, oh my god, like 54,000. Like, and she like storms off.
Oh, I've seen like reels, I think,
shit.
to this.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bro, and it's like, no, I was like 54 million. Like, and the whole movie is like narrated like in his head, essentially.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Girl
actually.
comes in, wants to marry him to like avoid marrying this other douchebag like that her family wants to marry. And basically the whole movie is just like people shitting on him for being poor, which he's not, but like they think he's poor. Mm-hmm. And whenever they like find evidence that he's not poor, like just think he's a fucking liar. He gets kidnapped by like a gang and shit. Like this whole thing, it's the dumbest movie ever. I was locked in, bro. Like I needed to finish it. If you want to watch it, I'm pretty sure it's Money, Guns, and Christmas. Fucking not supposed to be a comedy, but very funny, and you know, romance. So that's honorable mention. Anyways,
God
top
damn.
5.
Whole fucking synopsis on that.
Yeah, my bad. I locked in right now. So, top 5 for me, right? Okay. I have The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
Love
dude.
that. Love that
So,
movie too.
Again, more on the comedy side than the romance side, but obviously still has the romantic elements with the shorty from eBay and all that shit. But yeah, it was like...
Oh, yeah, it is an eBay store.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
Like early eBay store when they used to actually have like stores and shit. But I mean, there was the beginning of like that whole trend of like those types of comedies.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about earlier.
I absolutely love that movie. I can watch it literally anytime it's on. I got to finish it. Like it's just one of those movies to me. You can see a young Jonah Hill, a young Kevin Hart in that bitch. Like it's such a funny movie, and yeah.
I can't argue it. I like that movie too.
The people at the store are funny. It's such a good movie,
Yeah.
dude.
It's so funny.
He gets his chest waxed and everything. Like
He did that in real. That actually happened.
yeah,
too,
yeah.
which
I
is
mean, I don't know how
hilarious.
you would fake that, but
Yeah, no, his reaction. I'm like, that can't be fake. Like, that's 100% real.
Like one of the funniest scenes in that's when Jonah Hill has to like shoes at the store. I want to buy these. Oh, I can't do that. Well, why not? Because we're eBay, right? But I have them in my hand.
I'll give you $20.
$20 right now. No, like that, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great.
no, I
movie.
love it. Those are. I mean, I can't argue with any of those.
Yeah.
Number 5s.
No,
They were great.
Not at all.
My number 4. Love this movie. She's Out of My League.
Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that.
Is that the one with Amanda Bynes?
No, it's. I'm not sure what the actor's name is. He's.
Why can't I think of his name?
Pretty much, he's a guy. This kind of guy. He works at the TSA in an airport. This really hot girl walks in. She leaves her phone. He finds it, and then hits her up. And like she's so out of his league, hence the name.
Mm-hmm.
And like everyone's telling him like, dude, you have no chance. But like she actually likes him, and it's hilarious. It's like that one that, it's that comedian is in it too with the curly hair. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh,
I know exactly. Jay Baruchel.
Jay Baruchel.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah,
I was never gonna get his freaking name.
but you've seen that movie,
That's a good
right?
one. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it
dude, have
personally.
you seen it?
No,
Dude, it's
I don't
hilarious.
think so.
It's I think it's a true rom-com. Like
Yeah, that's
it's,
a proper rom-com
it's so
for sure.
funny. Like just give it a chance. It's hilarious.
All right.
And all of his buddies are TSA agents. And they all shit on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, dude, you're like a solid 3, and she's like a 10. Like you have no fucking chance.
Hell
And
yeah.
so he just like doesn't think he has a chance. And
And then
It's
he
so
does, and then they fall in love. You know, it's
then dude, there's a scene in that movie where like they're making out and whatnot. Like, dude, like fucking comes in his pants. And like the dog starts going at it. Hilarious. You got to watch it. So don't
Yeah.
want to spoil it, but it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 4 is probably the most comedic one on my list, really. The Girl Next Door.
Love that
Next Door.
movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
The Girl Next Door?
Yeah. It's the one where
It's like the blonde girl.
I forgot the
Oh,
actor's name, and then the
Anna Faris?
No.
No.
That's
What am I thinking of?
Here, I'll look it up while you guys
you're thinking
talk.
of the one where she's the Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember what it's called, but that's funny.
That one's good. I love that one.
The one I'm talking about is this kid, in high school, whatever, watches porn. One of his favorite porn stars moves next door, and they
I've never
eventually
seen it.
end up going out and everything. But like the whole premise is like he doesn't want her to know, but like she can already tell, like she could tell, and like it's so fucking funny, dude.
Dude, that's a great movie.
The part,
Really?
yeah, it's great. There's a part when he's leaving the school because he's like, I'm going home, and his friend opens the front door, and he's like, man, I need you to fuck that girl. If you don't fuck that girl, I'm going to fucking kill myself. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? Dude, it's so funny.
That's
That
like
kinda
that's
sounds
like an
like a-
early 2000s.
2000, what that's
4, 2004.
Oh, 4?
2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the funniest movie on my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why that. Like the way you said that reminded me of American Pie.
But the dude fucks a pie?
Yeah, I mean, but like not that fucking part. Like, but like that whole scene, like where
It kind of has like
he's trying to smash and like they're watching it on the video. And
yeah.
whatnot.
It kind of has comedy. Like it's so
Yeah.
funny though.
No, it's
great
good.
movie.
Great movie. Great choice.
Okay.
Thank you.
No hate. Yep.
All right. Is that me then? Right, number 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
So number 4. I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to like this one, but I truly, truly love this movie. I've paid money to rent this movie multiple times. 500 Days of Summer.
I like that movie. I can't hate it. Would I rent it?
No,
No.
I'm gonna. Yeah, no, it's good.
Like
Yeah,
Joseph
so I mean,
Gordon-Levitt's in it, right?
Joseph
yeah,
Gordon-Levitt,
Joseph
Zoe
Gordon-Levitt, Zoe
Deschanel.
Yeah,
So
Golden
it's, I think it's more like on the romance side, or I guess like heartbreak side, than like the comedy side. But obviously, it has like the comedic relief and whatnot. So I guess like serious undertones with like the comedic relief into it. But I absolutely love that movie. Every single time again, it's one of those like TV staples. You know what I mean? You'll find it like on MTV or VH1 or some shit, like on a random
Like AMC or some shit, like random.
yeah, on like a random freaking Tuesday or whatever. But I absolutely love that movie. I love the premise of it. I think when I first watched it, I might have been going through like a heartbreak, like in high school or some shit. Maybe that's why like it's kind of just held like a special place in my heart. But it's really, really good.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I love our list so far. Like I can't argue any
I'm
of
waiting
these.
for
No.
one to argue. That's
Yes,
the
I want to
thing.
argue
Yeah.
one, but I like them all.
Hey man, hey, it's a holiday of love, okay?
It is.
Maybe we
Yeah,
just
cool.
appreciate
We
our
do.
list, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe like the one, like Girl Next Door, like I haven't seen that. I'm gonna go watch that.
No, I'm gonna go watch that later.
You'll love it.
What is it? She's
She's out of my league.
she's out of my league.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's funny. Okay, so number 3,
13.
13 going on 30.
Classic. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all are mad, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
classic.
Love that movie.
No, it's great. I'm
man.
not. I love
like
it.
the whole fucking she travels in the future and that's her 30-year-old self. And
Wait, is that your number 3?
number 3.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
you just
My
said
bad.
it. Oh, okay.
No, yeah,
that is your,
that's my number 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
13
yeah,
going on 30.
Fantastic movie.
The whole fucking movie, she travels into her future. She doesn't like her future self, and then
She got titties.
Shout out Jennifer Garner,
Doesn't know how
bro.
to use
yeah,
them.
she looked great in that movie. But yeah, Mark Ruffalo, underrated actor in
Yeah.
my opinion.
No,
Go
for sure.
Hulk.
Yeah, but
What movie was The Wrestler?
Oh, with Channing Tatum,
Fox Hill something?
Foxcatcher.
Foxcatcher?
Yeah.
he's also in Shutter's Island too.
He is in
He
Shut
was a
Down,
detective
yeah.
in that movie.
It's a really
But-
movie forward
Yeah,
podcast.
Wow. I didn't never.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
love.
But-
That's love.
It's funny. You think of Kobe White. I think of Flavor Flav. Wow.
yeah, no, love it. Every time it's on the TV or a random, like station or whatever the fuck, I turn it on. The whole
Yeah, you're just like, I don't wanna watch
Arrivederci,
it, but
Arvar, that whole stupid shit,
Yep.
like the Razzles. My sister and I, we used to get Razzles because of that movie. Not great candy,
Not
but
good.
No.
not good candy.
never had it.
Terrible
I don't know.
candy.
Because
bro.
it turns into gum, but the gum's trash. The candy itself is trash.
Anything that like has gum as the secondary, super
Not good,
trash,
yeah.
bro. Or at least like the gum is trash.
Yeah.
Like fucking Tootsie Rolls or Tootsie Pops. No, not Tootsie Pops.
That's what I just
Blow
thought of.
Pops.
Blow pops.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
That fucking gum at the
Disgusting.
end. I love Blow Pops. The gum at the end,
Pause.
terrible.
Sorry.
It's a good pause. It's a good pause.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. But yeah, so
Oh, Josh Allen won MVP. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
Good for him.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh
Look
Allen.
at dude winning.
He
on,
won.
Barely
Good.
winning on the field, but off the field, hey man,
for
can't
him.
be stopped right now.
yeah, good
So,
for him. Josh
yeah.
Allen, congrats. I know you watched this, so
What the hell happened to Josh?
Yeah, that's my number 3.
That's a good
That's
three.
good. That's a great
good.
three. Honestly,
You
I
have a
love
good list so far. I like this list.
Yeah.
These weren't
Fever
on.
pitch, dude. Might
Yeah,
be my
Fever
best
Pitch was
pull
a
you
pull.
fucking say.
favorite pitch was a pool, so I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. I feel so fucking happy right now.
It's a hell of a pull.
Bro,
dude.
it feels so
Um,
good.
Number 3 is the one we talked about earlier that I had to ask just to see if it fit. Silver Linings Playbook.
Love that movie.
So kind of break that one down to me. I mean, obviously I know the movie, but like, I'm
I think
not partial to that movie. I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I just love it. I think the comedic part in it mainly is the family dynamic, like we said earlier. Like,
Yep.
really, Robert De Niro is funny as shit in that movie because he just yells at Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Granted, he has every reason to, but just I think it's funny when Robert De Niro yells at somebody. So, and it's got Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, football, which is great.
Yeah.
Love it. Kind of like how his fever pitch with baseball.
Baseball.
I love a movie about football. And they end up together and all that. Like I don't
Yeah.
spoilers or whatever, but like fantastic movie.
And
Yeah.
that part's kind of cool though too, because the first part of the movie, like he wants to get his wife back, and then throughout the movie he realizes like actually
And then you
I
find
don't
out like
want
what
her-
she did, and you're like,
she sucked.
Word?
Yeah.
Word?
Like, would you not beat
well,
that
yeah,
guy
no,
up?
yeah.
You know,
For
like,
sure,
you know
for
what-
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the first time I watched it too. I didn't really like it, and then I got sick one day and watched it again. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I love this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I got to see it. It was one of those movies. I think they either won awards or like were nominated
it
for like a
did.
10 awards.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And that's just like a personal thing. Maybe I got to watch it again. Who knows? But
give it a shot.
when
I like it.
whenever
I
watch
can't
it.
argue that at all.
Thank you.
Okay. At number 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again. You know,
We're all getting movies
it's
to
a day
watch.
of
This
love.
is great,
It's a
dude.
day
It
of
touches
love.
on
It's a
like
day of love.
mental
It's a
health
day
and
of
all
love.
that. It's a good movie. I like it.
Yeah. So my number 3, all-time classic, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
At 3,
Yeah, at 3.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
so
argue it.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
such a classic. Heath Ledger. I always forget Shorty's name. What the hell is that white girl's name?
She was in basketball, right? Or
She was in. You know what shitty
she
movie
was
she
in
was in?
Silver Linings Playbook.
Was she
actually.
really?
She was.
Yeah, she was like
Yeah.
the wife of the friend or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. She. Oh my god. What is the dancing movie she's in? You guys remember that?
Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles. Do you remember the dancing movie?
I
She's
know
in?
what movie you're talking. Hold on, because now I have to look it up.
I got it.
Because yeah, sidebar on that movie. That movie sucks, bro. Like it's gone viral
Oh,
multiple
Save the
times.
Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance. Oh my god, bro. It's gone viral so many times at this point. Like her dance scene at the end when she's like trying to get into Juilliard and shit like that, but she's
Go ahead.
it's so bad, bro.
She was an orphan. The fuck?
She was an orphan.
No, that's Orphan First Killed. That's the TV show,
Oh, it's a TV show. Sorry.
or it's a
No,
second
no,
movie.
I was like,
I
she's
just
an
looked it up. I just looked it up
no,
too.
she's in Orphan.
Yeah.
She's an orphan.
No, but in 10 Things I Hate About You, I mean, damn, man, like that's one of those just classic movies. Again, one of those like classic TV movies.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna watch it on the MTVs, on the whatever. But I've seen that movie I don't know how many times, and every single time, like I'm glued to it. You know, I know exactly what's gonna happen, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. It's a movie with like spunk. You know what I mean? With like charisma. You know what I'm talking about?
That
Like,
movie's got mad
It's
schmegma.
quirky.
That movie's got schmegma.
He said that movie got spunk.
It's got spunk, bro. Like it's got spunk. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a non.
That movie's quirky.
Fucking hate you guys.
I'm
word
not, hey,
spunk,
hey, I'm not
bro.
gonna lie though. I go back and like listen to these. There's always a point in every episode where he says something, and me and you just fuck with it for like 5 minutes. It's so fucked up,
Because it's hilarious.
English is my second language, all right? Fuck you.
There's spunk. He said, what? Optimism? Or
No, he said, first one was
per se.
Per se.
Yeah. The second one was his name, Jose. This
Now
one's
it's spunk.
Can a brother live, man?
Not if you say spunk, man. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I can't argue with
Nah,
that.
fuck you, bro.
No, see, the same thing happens
like-
every time. Hey, no.
I can't argue with the movie.
I love
Nah.
that movie, though.
I love it.
No, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Early 2000s, like, yeah.
That's the
Is that-
90s.
Nah, I was gonna say that's the 90s.
It's like 99.
like nine. Okay.
Because I was like pre.
That's still the 90s.
yeah,
pre,
yeah.
D. Wade's wife's in it.
She's also in
Gabrielle
Bring It On,
Union-
too.
Oh, she is. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is in Bring It On. Fire.
Damn, Gary, you had a ruin.
What the? Oh, that was pre Brokeback Mountain. Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
That was like pre-Joker, too.
Yeah, because Joker was an O.
Joker.
That was like
that was
08.
just like 08. Yeah.
That was like the
Is it-
Patriot Ledger.
How gay of me is it that I was thinking about putting Brokeback Mountain on? When we're thinking about just romantic movies.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
When
man,
it was open.
that
when
might
it was
sneak
open.
in.
It wasn't a rom-com,
that a
but it was
rom-com?
no. That's what I was saying. Like when we were opening it up, pause, to more romantic movies. Like it crossed my mind, but I was like, "There's no funny part in this movie. It's a very
Yeah,
sad
it's-
movie, actually." But it just kind of like crossed my mind. Just saying,
Could have had a good laugh.
it's a great movie.
No, it's fantastic.
yeah.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it later now.
Why can't I think of the guy's name?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we on? Like, what number are we?
That
on?
was your number 3, right?
That was my
on-
number
we're
3.
on
Yeah,
two.
10 things I
So-
hate about you. Yeah.
Number 2. Yeah, I can't argue your number 3 at all. Number 2 for me, The Hot Chick.
Man.
I think it's a little high, but
It is. I think it's
I
a
think
little high.
But like, all
I
right.
think it's a little
I'm
high.
not mad
Really?
about it. Yeah.
I think it's a little high.
No, like I can watch that movie and I will laugh the entire fucking time. The scene, this is probably the funniest scene in any movie that I've ever seen. It's when he has like the towel and he's like trying to whip her or whatever, and then he runs and he stubs his toe on the bed. Like motherfucker. I used to rewind that and just like watch it over again and just like laugh. Hilarious. There's more. It's more comedy than romance, but there's some romance in there with like the boyfriend and the girl who became Rob Schneider or whatever.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams is in that movie. You're right. But oh my god, it's my number 2 on like my rom-com list or whatever. But it's one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Really? Wow.
Love that movie.
I think we all have that one movie where it's like not like a critical darling, but like we watch. It's like and not even a guilty pleasure because it's still a good movie. But like I don't know. One of those personal movies. I remember I used to do that same thing with like rewind to like watch it when I was like real young with Scary Movie 2. When they get to the house at the beginning of the movie and they're like knocking on the door and they're using the dude's nuts to like knock on the door and you just hear like a faint like oh. I used to rewind that all the time, bro.
Yeah,
I used to-
you have movies
Yeah.
like that where you just rewind it and you just like the whole shit with Scooby Doo.
Which one, though?
Remember when like he like is talking about being fearless or whatever, and then he fucking does like the karate kick.
And he fucking hits him for a Scooby snack. Dude, that movie's elite.
Oh, great!
It's coming off
Scooby-Doo
Netflix at the end of the month.
No.
Yeah. And the second one.
No.
And the second one. What are we going to do, bro?
No.
Where am I gonna watch Scooby Doo, man?
I used to have the VHS.
Yeah,
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
Wait, what movie did you say?
The Hot Chick.
The Hot Chick, that's what it was. I mean, it's the best Rob Schneider movie.
I'll
give you that.
I'll take Deuce Bigelow.
No, over the Hot Chick.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I think
The whole scene
I think
when
they're
he's
both
like-
funny because Rob Schneider isn't great at doing movies like a Rob Schneider movie.
Yeah, like the main character in the movie.
yeah, like a side character.
To me, those two are like I can watch these two fine. Like these are okay. I can't name you another movie that like he did where he was the main character. Where I was like, okay,
Jessica, I'm in here.
Yeah, I mean, I quote that movie all the time. Actually, thinking about it, like
You don't wear your girlfriend's panties.
you don't pee in your girlfriend's panties. This guy doesn't pee in his girlfriend's panties. I was like, not a lot of people know this, but you go hide your weed in your that kind of shit.
Yeah, Adam Sandler's in that
Adam
fucking
Sandler's
movie.
in it,
Yeah.
like very briefly. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little high.
That's fair.
Yeah,
But
but-
you're wrong. So fuck out of here.
All right, Jonathan.
My number 2 was 10 Things I Hate About You. So we
okay.
already kind of talked about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So like,
But why do you like it?
because I love Heath Ledger, and I love where the movie was at. It was shot somewhere in Washington. It's funny, and I feel like it's a great teenager rom-com. Like it's perfect for when you're 14 to fucking 17. Like you can't not like that movie.
Yeah.
Like the acting's good, the script's good, the dad's funny as hell. We didn't even talk about the
That's
dad.
true. You're
The dad's
absolutely right. You're
hilarious.
absolutely right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, like it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The music's in it is even good too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's even
you're
good.
absolutely right. The
Like,
soundtrack is crazy.
it's
Actually,
great.
thinking back on it
Yeah.
now. I mean, yeah, the scene where like she's like reading the paper in front of everybody, like yeah, it's so good.
And he buys her the like what's he buy her? The guitar.
Yeah,
I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
yeah,
Great
movie.
movie.
Great movie.
Can't hate it.
I love it.
When he
Okay.
sings to her, God, dude.
Oh, on the football
You
field.
sounded so
God, man.
oh, fuck. What do you get? Would you go gay for Heath Ledger?
Well, nice, dead.
Well, I'm saying like, would you like if they gave you the part for like Ryan Gosling, would you like I'd do it for free?
Oh, you mean for Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal. Fuck, I keep doing that.
I'd do it for free.
Yeah. Can I just keep the truck? Like all I want is the fucking truck then.
You turn gay for the truck.
Could have had a good life. I already got the mustache. I just need a fucking cowboy outfit.
I swear, like we should have gone for that for Halloween.
Yeah.
We can do it next year.
I'm too down.
Or like
honestly,
this Halloween. Yeah.
have my girlfriend be Anne Hathaway in that.
She just looks mad the whole night.
We're over there just cuddling and shit.
Hey, what are they supposed to be? Brokeback Mountain. They're fucking.
They're fucking in
They're
the
really playing that off. You know, like. What do you mean?
They're in character,
I just
don't
saw
worry
him-
about it.
I just
In
saw him
the
going to the
bathroom
bathroom, like, and the door's locked. So like, you should fix that.
like there's a tent in the middle of this party right now. I don't know what they're doing in there, but
It's just a bunch of screaming upstairs, and nobody's even upstairs but them two. So like, fix that. What are we talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, we're on number 2, right?
10 Things I Hate About You. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
my 2.
All right.
So my number 2 was kind of already mentioned briefly, and it's 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's literally like a perfect movie. Like I don't know, it's a movie with like so much like rewatchability, if that's even like a term or whatever that term is for that. One of those movies again, like you'll watch like at a dentist's office, but like you'll hope that you're like the last to be called because you want to fucking watch this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I quote it all the time. So many like memorable characters in that. Rob Schneider was a memorable character. Like even the Hawaiian dude that like like you want some peanut butter cups with your eggs?
Hey, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Yeah. I absolutely love that movie. But it stays my 2. But it's such like a like pinnacle romantic comedy. I think if you would have asked me like a year ago, maybe like 2 years ago, I probably would have said number 1. But yeah, so
Yeah. No argument
50
there.
First Dates.
Okay.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore looks great in blonde.
Yeah.
Just saying. It is kind of weird though. Like if we really dissect that movie, which I shouldn't and I don't want to, but kind of creepy.
Then he just keeps going.
He just keeps
He keeps
going with
going,
it,
but-
because like,
Go ahead. Sorry.
well, you got to remember, like you got to think of like at the very end of the movie, obviously, it's fucking 25 years old.
Seen it. The fuck?
At the end of the movie, obviously she's like on the ship. She has a baby. Like, you know, they're like in Antarctica, wherever the fuck they're at. But what about like when she was pregnant? Like, what about those like 9 months? You know what I mean? Like she had to wake up and there's a belly and, you know, every single day. I feel like it's almost like a personal hell for her. Like each
just
day.
waking up pregnant every day.
Just waking, not just like specifically pregnant, but like just waking up and like every single day, like this is what you're committed to, and then having to like go back to sleep and like knowing that if you go to sleep, like you got to do it all over again.
Yeah.
It's a crazy concept.
Crazy concept. So
Great movie.
This is why dissecting
Fantastic.
that movie sucks, though. 'cause
It
it's
does.
just-
Yeah,
It
it's
does.
tough.
And that's why, like, I'd rather not do that, like, on a like an actual level and just enjoy it as entertainment.
Yeah, just don't
But-
think too deep into it.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so that's my number 2. So, number 1, fellas.
Mine was already said twice, but it's 10 Things I Hate About You.
Really?
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Hell yeah.
Number one.
Okay.
Really, it came down to the scene where she reads her poem
Yeah.
or whatever. I cannot not cry.
Oh,
at that
wow.
scene.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what got me. I'm like, fuck. Like the movie, it's great for all the reasons you guys gave. I 100% agree. But it's that one scene at the end where I'm like, man, that solidifies it for me. So great movie. Love how it's set, like you said, like in Seattle or
Yeah, it's in
it's
Washington.
an actual high
somewhere.
school too, which
Yeah.
is crazy. 1999, 2000s, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, all these Heath Ledger, but that one scene always gets me.
Yeah.
So
And that's a real deal Washington boy right here, bro. He
Yeah.
has a Rainier hoodie.
I do. Sponsor us, please.
Oh
Please.
my god!
I just wanna try it,
I
please.
would love
I would
to be sponsored by Rainier, bro. That's my number 1 sponsor. Honestly, I would love that.
Mine's to your left right there.
It's at Zin's.
They've been there the whole time. That was actually thank you so much.
Just a Zen sponsorship. Honestly, I don't think they do sponsorships because they're Philip and Morris, which is like the whole cigarette conglomerate. But like all the other competitors of Zen do like sponsors. But there's like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I don't know if you guys' algorithm like showing you this kind of shit. But like, it's like, I saw this other one. It was like a mushroom packed one, but like not mushrooms like psychedelic mushrooms, but like those like mushrooms that everyone are doing nowadays.
No idea.
I
What
have
you're talking
no
about.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like every fucking thing is in a little pouch now that you can do like a Zin, some upper deckies
Like
and shit.
caffeine pouches and stuff.
Yeah, like CBD and
Energy.
other shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Pre-workout, some shit.
I don't know, bro. I can't. I'm not a Zin guy.
They have a
so-
pre-workout pouch.
I've heard of it.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm assuming just
Caffeine.
Like yeah, exactly.
It's really just caffeine and
Yeah.
probably creatine.
Huh.
That's all energy workout and some salt. But
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's my number 1. So
yeah. Good shit. My bad.
Oh, well, no, you're good. I'm glad we didn't break down 50 First Dates because that is my number 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to break it down.
Yeah.
I was really like,
You're
don't
like-
ruin it. But
No, I mean, like I said, like I'm very partial to that movie. I love that movie.
I think that movie is the perfect rom-com. It has
Yeah.
the perfect balance of romance and comedy, and the cast is great. The story's great. I mean, everybody's seen it too, and I don't think anybody would say that they don't like it, or
Yeah.
even that it gets old. I've never heard a person say like, "I can't watch it. I've seen it too many times." Like everybody will watch it.
Absolutely agree
Love
with
it.
you.
Yeah.
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 I did not think about the going to sleep and waking up pregnant part, so I'm not going to.
No,
though.
we're not-
Yeah,
gonna
no,
think about
that's just
that.
my fucking brain like doing.
I
Whatever
respect it though,
does.
because now I'm like, that sucks. That's 9 months.
Yeah.
That's just a yeah. Anyway,
Jesus.
I'm not.
But
That's just how
Love
my
that
brain
movie.
works. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
something about Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, it always fucking works too.
Do you like the newer one from like Netflix when they were in Africa or whatever?
No.
Was that the African
Oh
one?
no, Blended.
Blended.
Yeah, blended.
That was like
that was after-
2014.
That was like 2012 or something.
Yeah, that was early
It was-
2000.
no, it wasn't 2012 because it was on Netflix.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
But what am I thinking of?
Oh,
Oh, I'm thinking about the Jennifer. Oh,
Oh, where they're like
the Jennifer Aniston one.
Yeah, where they're like a murder.
The murder
scene.
mystery?
Yeah.
because they did 2 of those.
Oh, what's the one with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler? They go on vacation to Hawaii.
Just go with it.
Oh, great.
That's
movie.
what I'm
Fire.
thinking of.
Great
I think.
movie.
That's
Yeah.
the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
That's a
That could have been
that's
one,
an
too.
That's an underrated one.
Yeah.
Because Adam Sandler movies are either really good or like we don't talk about them.
yeah.
like, there's no
100%,
middle.
100%.
Jack and
Jesus
Jill.
Christ.
Or-
Yeah. I could think
Little Nicky, but I like Little Nicky.
Little Nicky. The one where he's like Jack and Jill.
Yeah, Jack and Jill.
Crazy.
Don't
The
mess with the Zohan or
Zohan's.
kind of go back and forth.
Don't
on
mess
it.
with the Zohan. I mean, it's one of those like cringy movies. Granted, I haven't seen it in forever,
Yeah.
so I can't say yes or no. What the hell was I thinking of?
Look this
Not the Hateful Eight. That's Tarantino, but like the stupid version of that.
It's 6.
Magnificent
Oh.
Six.
Magnificent Six.
Terrible.
Terrible.
bro.
And then
so bad.
And then I'm pretty sure he followed that up with the Halloween movie he did on Netflix. It's called like Hubie Halloween.
No idea.
So bad. It's got
Yeah.
the same girl from the mom from Modern Family and from Happy Gilmore, but it's not good at all.
But then
He followed that up with Hustle and fucking
no, Uncut Gems,
Uncut Gems.
Great movie.
and then Hustle eventually So.
And then he's got the new one out about him in space.
Oh yeah,
that's
I heard that one's
really
good.
That's
I heard that one's
very
good.
one.
Yeah. So, you know, actually, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm a Adam Sandler stan though.
Eight Crazy Nights.
Love Adam
elite.
Sandler. He has his shitty movies. What actor doesn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Majority of them
Love
are good,
Adam
though.
Sandler. I will not say a bad thing about that man. Okay. So my number one.
Yes.
So my number one is Crazy Stupid Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've talked about this. Anytime we have this conversation, I bring it up, and I don't know if you guys have watched it yet or not, but if you guys haven't, you know, I recommend it fully. It's like Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling. That one is Ryan Gosling, right? That's not Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. Oh my God, Susan Sarandon? No, it's not Susan Sarandon. I forget. It's one of those older white women that also still look great. It's like one of those groups. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the movie though.
Right. So good. It's so funny. Like obviously Steve Carell just brings the comedy into it, and the romance in it is really good. They kind of popularized again like the Dirty Dancing scene where like picks her up and whatnot. I don't know. It's really good. It's really about this dude. He's getting divorced, and the wife is like kind of meeting other people, and he kind of like wants to find his groove. And Ryan Gosling's character helps him find his groove, but at the same time, he's like trying to get with his daughter, but he doesn't know it's his daughter. And then obviously the chaos ensues. But fantastic movie. I love it because it's also not like overplayed or overhyped or anything like that. It's I guess like low key, not new. I think it was like 2010 or something like that, 2011. But it's to me one of those like quintessential rom-coms on like a Valentine's Day esque thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. So I got two movies out of this, which is great. Us doing these lists have made me think. Like the more we're talking here, I've been thinking of more rom-coms, and I God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn
No.
it.
Same.
Yeah.
Like what are you thinking of?
Friends with Benefits.
Friends with Benefits. Good.
What's-
Wait.
Go
Friends
ahead.
with Benefits or No Strings Attached?
The one with Justin Timberlake. The one with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Friends
same.
with Benefits.
I don't know which
Yeah.
one is which.
And then
I don't know which one's which.
I think I'm pretty sure that with Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
And then I just started this movie, and I need to watch it again to realize if it's actually good or not. But it feels like a fever dream. It's got Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz when they get married in Vegas.
Oh, like when in Vegas or something like
Something
that?
like What Happens in Vegas.
What happened? Yeah.
That used to make me laugh
Great.
so much.
It's
So
hilarious.
much.
Yeah. Good
But-
movie. Damn.
I haven't watched it in so long. I feel like if I watch it now, I'll be like, this is ass.
You won't. It's good.
Good? Okay.
It's good.
Knocked Up.
Yeah.
Fire.
Good movie.
That was it. I was expecting a bigger reaction.
No,
But we know that's a good movie, though. That's
Yeah,
good.
I guess. Yeah, I guess in the scope of what we're talking about.
Damn, you guys all got pink eye? No. I'm just really high. All right.
Like I mentioned right now, Valentine's Day. We didn't mention that one, but that one's also up there. I don't know if have you seen that?
No.
Valentine's Day.
Mm-mm.
You seen it?
Yeah, it's like the kind of movie where they all have different stories.
Like a bunch of like big name celebrity like actors and stuff like A-list actors, but they all have like different storylines. There's like New Year's Eve or New Year's, something like that. That movie?
Nope.
No.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Whatever, bro.
I'm really trying to find a movie that we can like disagree on, even though we're not in the list anymore.
I mean,
'cause it's
rom-coms,
hard.
bro. Like we're big rom-coms guys. Like
How to Lose a Guy in 10
disagree?
Days.
Oh my God, we didn't even think about that.
That wasn't even like an honorable mention.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
fantastic movie.
Yeah.
See, I had one. A Walk to Remember. That one's not a romantic comedy.
I was
That
like-
was just a romance. That one's also sad. That one's a sad movie.
That's
a crime
I've-
movie.
I cried at that. I've only watched it once and I cried.
Yeah,
actually,
Walk to Remember. You seen that one?
Oh. Are you serious?
You kidding me?
You're a big romance guy, huh?
Love romance movies.
Yeah. Big
Yeah,
softie.
that's why I had to like not do like the notebooks and do the vows and that kind of stuff in this list because I can do a whole list on that. But
There's what the hell was that one? It was a romantic movie.
The Choice.
I think The Choice is good. That's a pool. But
I've seen that.
great movie.
it was like kind of like time travel-y.
Oh,
something-
with Rachel McAdams.
The Time Traveler's Wife.
The Time Traveler's Wife is also great, but that's not the one I'm thinking
It's like a
of.
British. It's a British guy, and his dad
Something
is a time
Amy?
traveler.
Chasing Amy. It's not Chasing Amy. I'm
Was
sorry.
Rachel McAdams in it?
Yes. I think that was Time Traveler's Wife, maybe. But there's another one. I think Chasing Amy.
She's in like two movies with time traveler
Yeah,
I know it's not
Yes.
Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy's a Kevin Smith movie. You just said Amy, and I just
I
could
think
not
it's
say
something
Chasing
Amy.
Amy.
About
But-
Time,
About Time.
Yes.
Yes.
and the other one is Time Traveler's Wife.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
About
Great
Time.
movies.
Is
Polls, man. We're getting
fantastic.
polls here, bro.
Why are we so soft? Like we're softies, bro. Like we love these movies. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I have feelings.
I have
He's got
feelings.
feelings. You got feelings. Where's Toby? He got feelings too.
How do you guys feel about like this this like thing about like sassy men? Have you heard about this? Like maybe our algorithms are different, but like
don't-
this-
Nah, I've heard
like
it.
women talk about like this epidemic of like sassy men. Like men have like this attitude and like not liking that. But at the same time, like on the flip side, it's like we also don't show emotion.
Yeah, it's
But now we're showing too much emotion.
it's like shout out the
Not the right emotion.
shout out the
Right,
Notebook.
maybe.
What do you want?
What
Do you want me to show attitude or emotion or not at all? Because I could do either one. But it's
What do they mean by being sassy, though? Like,
just like having attitude. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
no woman, but I guess like just like having attitude, like the same way that like if you saw a girl and you spoke to her and you said like she's sassy, like what do you think in that?
it's kind of like bitchy. I
Okay.
guess. Like it's like just like rude. Like not
Like
like it's kinda-
soft bitchy, like borderline bitchy.
Like when I think of sassy, I think of just like
I think a spunky.
like I think of like my mind goes to someone that like if you're at a restaurant and the waiter brings you something like the wrong order or something like that, and she's just like a bitch about it. That's what I kind of think. Like she's
Do you
just,
think that's sassy?
yeah, like the fuck.
Yeah.
Like why you got to be that way?
Yeah.
You know.
So I think they probably think about it that way, but towards them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if they told you something and you kind of like retorted to them, and this is obviously generalizing, whatever. And I think like if you retorted back to them, like they would take that as sassy.
Like petty almost.
Give him the same energy.
Yeah, no, not petty. I'm trying to think like
I
of
don't
an
know.
example.
I
I don't know, like.
Like being sassy. Like
And honestly, which is funny because like women that watch this are gonna think that we're being sassy right now.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like what's sassy about it.
I don't know. Like
Yeah. I
That's
don't
like what is sassy? Like
Yeah.
I asked that same question. I've been told that I'm sassy by a woman.
what does that mean?
I don't know. I asked that. Like, what do you mean by that? And she just gave me a look like, you know. Like, I don't know because I'm fucking asking. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
I think it's really a new way to like insult us, or like try to at least.
Like you're
I
picky.
mean, we could play
or-
that game, but if that's an insult, then we're gonna get petty, and then it's a problem.
I think that's where I go. Like if you're sassy, you're picky. Like you're,
Picky?
Like you're too picky.
Okay.
All right.
It's like I'm not gonna eat that. I don't want that. It's like what?
Yeah.
Then
Just
don't
eat it.
eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to get a woman on this pod to.
Yeah,
explain that,
I need some clarification.
Yeah.
Maybe my mind is just going the other way. But I don't know.
Yeah. I think,
Okay, let's wrap this shit up.
I think that'll be a soon episode to get a women voice on this. I think that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think we did a good job though. I think
Look, from our
Romantic
three
comedy.
lists, we understand love. Okay,
I think so.
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Fantastic. I mean, look at the screensaver.
Hell, the
bro.
last 5 minutes we just did naming movies that weren't on the list probably shows how soft we are too.
Yeah,
Just-
man. I cry. Maybe too much. But,
What's
that's
that
for my
meme?
therapist.
What's that meme? I'm a thug, but I cry. What is it? Oh my god, I'll have to find it. Whatever.
Yo, speaking of memes, by the way, just to end this, Fetty Wap meme.
Fetty
bro.
Wap, me, my
Bro.
favorite.
I love this meme so much.
It makes me so happy.
Just to hear again playing. I was telling Connor this earlier, but I still go to school and whatnot, and I was walking, and a bunch of undergrads were. It's this like really busy street, and there was like 100 undergrads like trying to cross the street. Like I kid you not, and this car pulls up playing Fetty Wap like again.
Hell yeah.
Like the specific song, like half of them started busting out into dancing, bro. And I was like, I felt so happy because it reminded me of being that age.
We're healing.
It reminded me of
We're
being that
healing.
age and like listening to that song for the first time because it happened 10 years ago. So
God damn.
Yeah.
the album dropped in 2016, I think. So we were freshmen in college when it first dropped, and then it made me happy. It made me sad a little bit just because like you start realizing how old you are. But it made me more than anything. It made me happy. Like, it was cool to see that kind of thing, and seeing how they're reacting to a song that you reacted to when you were their age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
God,
amazing.
10 years old though.
yeah. Yeah.
I want you to
Be mine again, baby.
Hey, I know this lifestyle's driving you crazy.
I do feel bad for him though, because he is in jail.
Yeah, but like,
He's in jail for 10 years, bro.
wasn't it like cocaine possession? It was
Distribution.
distribution.
Distribution, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he got 10 years.
damn.
Maybe 10
So-
years from now, we'll pop off again.
Every
I
10
hope
years,
so.
it's
Every
just
10
gonna come
years,
back.
just
He's gonna come out and be like, they never left me.
like a fucking meteor, just Fetty Wap's.
Fetty Wap's comment.
Wait, we gotta do one thing. Fuck. Oh my god. The memes of it are great though.
Fantastic,
Like-
man. It's been one of my favorite memes, and I don't know how long.
Some of the
honestly.
edgier ones are.
Yeah.
I'll see it and be like, ah.
Yeah.
But I'm still laughing at it. I'm gonna laugh at it.
Oh,
regardless.
yeah. I'm going to share it to the boys. 100%.
Every time that pops up on my feed, it's almost just become a habit. I just share it to the both of you.
Yeah.
Like, there's that
Yeah.
and that.
Send it here, send it
And
there.
technically, he called that meme like a couple weeks before it happened.
Yeah.
Or like a month, something like that.
Yeah, like I think like 2 months ago, we were just kind of hanging out. We were going out, and we just went on like a Fetty Wap run.
I was like, can you play
let's
Fetty
play-
Wap
You play
right
Fetty
now?
Wap?
Let's play Fetty Wap. Let's play the Drake remix that you can only find like on YouTube and shit. Like,
Which is better.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
Yes.
But shout out Fetty Wap. If you're watching this from a cracked Android in jail, we appreciate you, and we hope for a speedy out. Free Fetty Wap till it's backwards. Unless he did that shit. In that case,
Don't
keep him
drop
in.
the soap. But keep him in
That's
too.
crazy. Yeah. Well, anyways, we appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you stuck with us. Thank you so much. Go get some. It's Valentine's Day. Make sure to smash on our behalf. But if you're single, lotion. Anyways, all right. Anything else?
No, I think you said it best. Man. I don't know what else to say after that.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Love you. Bye.